Hi guys, it looks as if the Conservative Parliamentary Party is attempting to rein in, or as Sam Coates from Sky News here describes, put handcuffs on Liz Truss in order to stop her from doing crazy stuff. You have real division taking place between the government and the party, as the latter is looking at oblivion at the next election, and there are even calls within the Conservative Party itself to hold an election. While Boris Johnson was able to get away with stupid stuff, the reasoning at the time was, well, he won the party elections. So rebellions were limited in their ability to harm the Prime Minister. That isn't the case for Liz Truss.
But my question is, they're unhappy with Liz Truss, they're worried about the polls, but what can they actually do about it?
Well, at the moment, I think what you've seen this morning, the reason that this morning matters so much is that the Conservative Parliamentary Party have put handcuffs on Liz Truss to stop her doing things they regard as mad, right? It's quite a big thing for the party to do in such a short time into the leadership of a new Prime Minister. But there's an enormous looming problem coming down the tracks. Now, when Liz Truss walked in the door of Number 10, she knew she had to sort out the cost of living prices as related to energy bills. But there's another one, and it's relating to mortgages. Interest rates going up faster and further than people expected. Cabinet ministers wanting the Bank of England to put up interest rates further and faster. That's hundreds of pounds every month on people's mortgages. 1.8 million people, Sophie, over the next year need to renegotiate their mortgage from a fixed rate deal. They're going to find their costs massively drop. There is a new second cost of living crisis coming down the track. That is the thing scaring people at this conference. The Tories have always traditionally stood for homeowners. Homeowners are about to be the ones that suffer the most. Nobody I'm speaking to knows what to do. Some in the cabinet think you just got to let them suffer. Genuinely let the kind of market do its thing in order to bring down inflation. That is a view that I've heard expressed in the last 24 hours. But it's a big political problem with challenges like that. That's why people are freaking out.
And they have every right to be freaking out, because this is not the way you should actually deal with the problem. When you raise interest rates, this of course falls onto homeowners, and homeowners being the backbone of the Conservative Party. You piss off homeowners, you lose elections. And there seems to be this focus in, well, let's just allow interest rates to rise in order to deal with inflation. But the inflation is not based on an economy that's overheating. The economy is struggling at the moment. There's a recession on the horizon, if it hasn't already arrived. This is not the correct approach. And this idea that, yeah, we're going to put handcuffs on Liz Truss to stop her from doing crazy things, okay, that's in an attempt to protect the Conservative Party. It's not going to protect the country. They're not even focusing on that. They're not focusing on the economic impact that's taking place. They're trying to protect themselves, as always. Michael Gove the other day saying, yeah, we need to do a U-turn on this. This is not the correct approach. He wasn't saying that because he cares about people who are struggling. He was saying it because he wants to protect the Conservative Party. To deal with this, you need to bring down interest rates. You need to pump money into the economy. Tax cuts are not working, and tax cuts have been U-turned. You need to invest in the economy. You need to give money to people who will spend it, not to people who will not. And until the Conservatives realise this, there's going to be a recession, there's going to be mass unemployment, and there's going to be unrest probably. Because people are struggling at the moment to pay their bills, to feed their families, and the last thing they need is a recession, job losses, and a reduced public service. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.